2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, "What do you think you are? Some kind of Hotep Jesus?"
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
2, 1, boom.
Shaq is from where? He is born in Jersey. He's not from New Jersey. He's an Army brat. He was all over the place. Where's he from? Bro, you just pulled up a list of people from Jersey. Now you saying he's from Germany. Now you saying Shaq German. Big ass black bitch was right. He's from San Antonio. Listen, he spent more time in San Antonio. We just looked it up. Shaq is Jersey. Now Louisiana ain't got no ballers, so you had to go to Jersey to get you Shaq. You had to go to Jersey to get a Jersey baller. I mean, he was born in Jersey. How long did he stay in Jersey? He was in Jersey for a while. What are you talking about? He used to play in New York.
I want to operate in a true decentralized economy. I want to operate in a place where there's no entity telling me what I can and can't do. And I don't want to tell you what you can and can't do. So I think it's kind of counterproductive in the crypto industry that we're trying to operate in this true decentralized economy with freedom, but then everybody's got to tell everybody else what to do.
Project Rook. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you for the first time. It's an honor to have you here.
The point is how you operate. Health is not just about what you're eating, it's how you operate, it's how you see the world, it's how you respond to your environment, it's how you move, it's being able to recognize the game. The last 2 years, real hoteps now that have done the due diligence and dug into the rabbit holes and research, you do realize we have watched this unfold real time. Everything that we've studied about what has happened in history, we've been able to watch it real time, so I'm grateful.
Different in here.
I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How I'm supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in.
How'd you get that done so quick? They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there, you understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are? Some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
And I
that's
was just
good.
like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
2, 1, boom.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a. Oh, this a. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a. Oh, this. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a. Oh, this a real. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a real. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this a real. Oh, this a. Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I told you I'm a little autistic. You gotta work with me. I was born in the 80s, goddammit. They fucked us up. You thought your kids had vaccines. You know what's fucking flowing through my goddamn veins? A whole lot of poison, motherfucker. Hotep Jesus, we live. It's the Grift Report, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You know where to be. You know where to check in. I got a special guest today with me today, Project Rook in a motherfucking house.
What's up? What's up?
Rook, what up, yo?
What's up?
I gotta apologize for my behavior. It's a very grifty Tuesday. It's a very, very grifty Tuesday. And you know, I gotta just apologize for my behavior. I'm a little, as Alex Jones was saying, I'm a little retarded. YouTube, somebody said he double dipping. Listen, I'm not trying to double dip. I know I got YouTube and Rumble open. I'm not trying to double dip. I need y'all to come over to Rumble, y'all. I need y'all to come over to Rumble, man. Whenever you ready, we there. As soon as I migrate everybody over to Rumble, because the Rumble going to take you to the locals. And the locals, I got the community. I'm putting everything on the locals. All the strip club videos and everything, yeah, that's going on the locals. It gets wild at the cryptocurrency conferences. I still got those on my phone.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It gets wild. All the exclusives, you know what I'm saying? I might even just start writing y'all op-eds, like just to fuck y'all heads up. You know what I mean? I could get loopy in the locals community. I could get real loopy in the locals community. So I need y'all to just migrate on over. Yeah, happy Tuesday and all of that. Happy Tuesday and all of that. So yeah, I'm not double dipping. I just need everybody to make the switch, as soon as they're ready, as soon as it's beneficial for them. Please do that. But I'm gonna be focusing mainly on my Rumble chatters. I see Trishy in the chat. What up, Trish? But I'm gonna check both chats. Don't worry, we here. He said locals instead of subscribe. I don't know, man. Locals is the shit that connects to the Rumble, man. So that's what we rocking with, man. That's the shit that automatically connects, right? So that's what we rocking with. We rocking with the locals. HotepJesus.locals.com. Yeah, HotepJesus.locals.com. So join my community, get all my exclusives. We got a crazy show for you today. Crazy show for you today. With a very brilliant mind, might I add. One of the most brilliant minds on the planet, Project Rook. We're going to go through a couple of different pieces of work. You guys know the Grift Report. We're going to reach in the Grift bag. We're going to pull out something a little loopy to get the show started, you know? And whenever you want to get loopy, you know, you got to go to none other than you know who. Uncle Hotep. So we're going to pull up the Uncle Hotep tweet. Here we go. We starting the Grift Report off with the number one grifter himself, Uncle Hotep. Let's be clear. We are starting the show off
Mm-hmm. The chat said you muted. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all can hear me here. I should just trash that scene. Hold on, let me. Oh yeah. We'll go here. All right, I'll trash that scene. You guys should be able to hear me here, right? Yeah. All right, perfect. My bad. And then here. All right, y'all should be able to hear me now. My bad. I got a whole lot of different screens and shit I be setting up and shit, and sometimes I forget to add everything. But we should have audio now on this screen, so there won't be any problems. I won't have to delete anything. But we have this tweet on the screen here from Chris Hayes, and Chris Hayes basically says, people realize that no one is the most jacked they've ever been at the age of 69 without some ... help, right? And basically this is a dig on RFK, and they're basically saying, RFK is doping up on steroids. It's well, let's just hop right to Uncle Hotep. So Uncle Hotep responds and he says, "Y'all couldn't face that virus without help, though." Oh man, oh my God, that's nothing but ether right there. What is Uncle Hotep saying when he says that? What is he alluding to there when he says y'all didn't need that help when y'all couldn't help yourself with that virus?
We don't have a problem with help. Right?
We don't have a problem with what?
Decide. We don't have a problem with help. Help, yeah. Medical help for the shit that we want it for.
But
what happened?
What you?
Okay, I thought it froze up. No, I thought it froze up.
Nah. I just muted my mic.
Oh, okay. No, so the whole argument is silly. I mean, I get it. I'm not a fan of how much testosterone is synthetic, right? So the whole movement that all men in particular need more protein, more testosterone. It doesn't matter the source. There's never a limit. Just the more, the better. So I don't really I don't like that, where that direction that goes in, but we have a corpse in the White House. So I'm not quite sure any argument that you can make if if he is taking testosterone or whatever other steroids that, he could put in the mix. Is it really a factor though?
Oh my God, that was savage, bro. Oh man. Well, here's my issue with this whole thing with Chris. It's like, out of all the candidates that are running right now, RFK is obviously looking to be the most fit. And you could have said anything in the world about anybody or anything, and you chose to just completely speculate here. Like this is full and complete speculation, right? And then And then, like Uncle Hotep says, he calls out your contradiction. It's like, yo, when that virus was moving around, you wanted that help, though, didn't you? Right? Like, these people are just full of contradictions. And I think it just points to the insecurities of the left and the poor health among men, especially older men. You know, it looks like Chris himself might be jealous. His body might not be up to task. He might not be doing his daily push-ups. I don't know.
But I mean, if we are going to argue health, though, let's run down the candidates and their health. Let's see how many of them got a gut. Like, if we want to take that in that direction, then let's completely take it there. But because the man, you know, is, 69, 70 years old, and he's pretty much, he looks damn good. We mad because the brother got some damn abs. That's. I need to look this dude. Who is this dude? Chris Hayes. Who is that?
I don't know. I think he's like some leftist white cat. You know,
Okay.
MSNBC. Calls himself host of Bronx Boy. He's a Cubs fan. Let's look at him. He looks to be pretty fit. You know, it's just like, you know, it's just really weird to me when people come online and just find some way to disparage, and it's just like, is you getting paid to do this, or you just truly hating? Or like, RFK ain't did nothing to nobody. He just out here doing push-ups, and now all of a sudden it's like everybody's in their emotions. It's just really weird. It's just really weird.
Know what he needed to be?
What?
He needed to be 50 pounds overweight. Obesity. That's what he needed to be. He'd be right in the sweet spot. Because we love that. That's self-care. He'd be, you know, loving himself then. So
he was body positive.
yeah.
They'd have pulled out a parade for him. Yeah.
What did Strong Dad call it? If he had a dicky do?
A dicky do. If he had a dicky do, he'd be on the front page. Terrible. Anyway, hold on. Let me. I gotta reach in my crypto bag. Syscoin off-road experience. Hotep Con ticket holders. You know what it is. It's just your daily reminder. It's your daily reminder. Hold on. My bad. I forgot to turn down the music. Syscoin off-road experience for Hotep Con ticket holders. Hotep Con ticket holders. We are 52 days away. 52 days away from Hotep Con. Get your tickets, HotepNation.com. New coupon code Rook, 10% off. Coupon code Rook for our special guest today, Project Rook. Coupon code Rook, 10% off Hotep Con tickets. In the description box below, hit the link and all of that. Violently hit the link. It'll take you all the details on how to get signed up for the off-road experience. You know, just making Hotep Con a little bit better. Shout out to Syscoin for that. Also, when you come back, you're going to do dinner with the Hoteps. Yes, sir. Dinner with the Hoteps.
Hotep.
Rook going to be there. You know Rook going to be there. Sonny going to be there. Hotep Jesus going to be there. Cannon going to be there. Unk going to be there. Ricky Bascom going to be there, confirmed. Lawrence B. Jones waiting for confirmed. Might get Scott Adams last minute. It could get loopy. Who else is confirmed? Men of Order is going to be there. Syscoin is obviously going to be there. No Way's going to be there. Jay Hots hasn't missed a Hotep Con. Shout out to Patriot Jay. Get loopy. HotepNation.com/HotepCon. Get your motherfucking tickets. Let's go back in the Grift bag. What's next up? What do I got next in the Grift bag? Hold on, let me see. What was after Uncle Hotep? Oh. This shit. All right, let's pull this up. You know we talk about relationships on this show. Let's pull this up on the screen. Rook, let me know when you're ready to play the video. And then you might have to mute. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
All right. Hold on. Let me fix the screen. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. I just want to make sure it's perfect so we see the whole thing on the screen. There's no problems. You know, people be complaining and shit. Want to make sure all the subscribers and everybody's happy. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Rook, what do you see? What do you see there in that video?
So a couple things. So the discussion that I guess you could say kind of went viral last week is what I first saw. I didn't see this video, right? So the discussion was somebody posted, it was a young lady that posted that within the past 5 or 6 years, grown men have been shown online crying, walking down the aisle once they saw their bride, right?
Yeah.
So, and she says, I think this is extremely gay, that men shouldn't cry at such things. It should be reserved for extreme moments of pain, i.e. death.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, well, damn, sis, if you ain't never touched that part of a man's heart, then just say that, right? Like, it's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. She looked like she may have been in her 20s. So, you still have time. That was my initial thought to that post.
Okay.
Then I saw this shit. I take that back. This does not apply. That's something separate, right? Because we understand that men do, like, different things. The birth of a child, seeing his bride, like we got all that. That's not what this is. That's not what this is.
What's this?
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Homie is crying like he's a 5-year-old who lost his puppy.
Oh.
But it's the real red flags, right? Like, so look at her. Like, lock in on her and how she responds. You never see a tear coming down her face.
She laughing.
Like, this man is pouring it all out. He's just putting his heart out there, right?
Yeah.
She never sheds a tear. How you see your man go in like that and you don't shed a tear? But look at about right towards the end, right? Her body language at about the 35-second mark, right? Look at what she does.
Let's find her.
Yeah.
All right, that's coming up. It's coming up. Hold on. Lord have mercy. 35-minute mark. Here we go. Boom, right there. Grabs the back of his head, and she's laughing like the Joker.
But don't miss how she moves his arm. Like, you've done enough. Like, get off me.
Oh, word.
That's what that touch was.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, that's bad. That's yikes.
Oh wow. Oh, I just saw it. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, the way she pushed his hand away. Oh, oh my God. Oh man. I can't never unsee that now. Oh no.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Damn. How long is marriage gonna last?
Give it 3 years. Somebody, coworker, gonna be tapping that in the break room.
Oh no.
Possibly. You know, we don't know these people, so we don't want to put that type of energy on these people. So let's just say these are avatars, right? We don't know them. We're not speaking that into their life. But if these are just, you know, blank faces and we saw this interaction, yeah, that's bad.
Not the break room.
And again, it's not the idea that there's something wrong with a man crying and being emotional when he's moved, but that's not what this is. All she sees, look at this bitch ass. That's what she's saying.
Chat. Is she not savage? Oh my Lord. Come
on, HJ, she didn't shed a tear. Ice cold. None of his emotions penetrated her heart. How is that possible? How can you be in the presence of your love and see them become that emotional and it don't touch your heart at all? That's bad. That's bad. And you know what I think most people, because I haven't seen like a lot of men's response, but I imagine, especially in the manosphere, they would probably see a video like this and if they did analyze how she was responding and her body language, they would probably tap into, well, this is why women are this. Women don't really love and women are evil and women, you know, just, but that ain't the takeaway to me.
What's the takeaway?
Because what kind of man you gotta be, this the woman you chose. How you miss them signs? Come on. How are you the leader? Like, how are you? Men keep coming with this whole idea. Let me lead the way. Right? I got it. Like, follow me. Damn, is your judgment that pissy and you want me to follow you? I'm concerned.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say it speaks more to him than it does to her. That's what who solidifies the relationship? The man does.
Yeah.
So that's what you signed up for.
Damn. I thought, you know, I was just looking at the surface level shit. I was like, damn, she got a booty dude and you crying like that. You know, I wasn't even, you know, I hadn't even got that far. I'm like, I ain't crying over no bitch with no ass like that now. Hold on now. What's going on?
What?
But you done took it to
the important things, right? Okay.
Yeah, you gotten into the more important things, you know, the meat of the matter. I'm like, damn, this is devastating. Yeah, how did he miss those signs? You know, I just think some people are they got a really low social IQ and just miss those cues. And I wanna come up with an excuse for her, but I can't seem to come up with one.
Well, you know, she wants to be married.
What does that mean?
You know, you want to be married. Many women have a schedule.
Yeah.
We've got this time frame of, and we are comparing ourselves to other people, where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing. So if I'm checking off the boxes, yeah, I might be willing to disregard things that I know are a problem, right? Because my attention is on what it is that I want. So I've kind of neglected what I need, what actually speaks to me. And, you know, we don't know all the other factors. You know, maybe he's doing pretty well. So I get to get married. Women live for the wedding. So I get to show, you know, all my girls this, I got it together. I have what they want. So, and then sometimes let's be a little bit more reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss it. Sometimes you're in the midst of it and you look in surface level and you just miss it. It don't even hit you. It takes a lot of self-awareness for you to then be able to recognize your interactions, your relationships, what is meshing, what isn't. And sometimes we get locked in. Who gonna turn back? How many people turning back? Like, look at our families, look at our moms and dads, granddad. Like, once you realize it, what you gonna do? Do you pull out? Most people don't. It's enough. It's called settling. That's what we do.
I've been sitting here just rewinding this arm push for the chat.
Yeah, that told the tale to that right there.
This to me is devastating. You know, the thing is, I feel bad because, you know me, I guess what the internet say, I'm an empath, you know, all that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, I'm like, damn, if that was me, if that was me, I'd be crushed. I'd be absolutely crushed.
Well, because you can't, it's the energy, right? Can't be denied. Like, you can't hide it. And that was real. That was a real moment of her natural response to him. All right, get off me. Like, she didn't grab like his hand and then embrace, and they, you know, cross fingers together and then pull down. No, it was get off me.
Yeah, exactly. They said James Wilkes said he identifies as the wife. Tanai said the arm push away is crazy. Bro, listen, the chat is on one. The chat is fucking on one, yo.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's probably, if you were together, you know, his boys, nobody would probably be surprised. So
he said his boys wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you probably right.
Nah, they'd be like, yeah. You sure, dog? You sure? You know, we got you. Either way, we got you.
You get one little last bailout, and you're like, I know he wasn't gonna take that shit. Go ahead, dog. We see you in about 3 years after divorce and shit.
Yeah, so he's all in. She's somewhere.
She's somewhere else. She just Amazon shopping. All right, let's go back in the Grift bag, man. Damn, Rook. See? The manosphere crazy, bro. The manosphere, yo, if they don't peep that arm push, like Rook peeped that arm push, yo, that's a missed opportunity. Oh my God. That arm push, I'm gonna have a nightmare about that arm push. Yeah, I swear to you. That arm push is gonna be in my nightmares. Oh my God. Chick ever push me like that, it's just, I'm gonna have to just break up with myself. I'm gonna just call it like, look, we gotta break up. You know what I mean? We can't even do this. All right, let's go to Strong Dad Joe. Message of the day from the Strong Dad himself. Oh, let's bring this up. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
What up, y'all? Happy Strong Dad June. Today is day number 27, and today I want to remind you to aim high. Do not limit yourself before you test these limits. Do not let the mindsets of others prevent you from achieving what you believe you are destined for. Do not let them tell you what you can and cannot do. Do not let them tell you what you are and are not equipped with. If you want to expand the tools that you have, if you want to expand your skill set, if you want to expand in order to achieve a level of greatness, in order to achieve something that you've always aspired to, then do not let what others have to say, do not let what others try to put on you prevent you from doing that. You have to fight for everything in this world, especially the things that you are destined for. You have to fight for everything, and you cannot let the noise that people try to push you down with, right? The noise around you distract you. You cannot let that happen. You know, I believe, my philosophy with lifting is train insane or remain the same. That's really what I believe. You know, I don't believe in the genetic limit. I don't believe in the, genetic potential. I think that that's all bullshit. And because of that, I do things for myself that I did not think I would be able to do. And this spans throughout every aspect of life where you have to fight for something better than what you have. If you truly believe that you are destined for, this good career, right? You really want this career. You're going to do whatever it takes to get it. You're going to do whatever it takes. And if you really, truly want it and you are doing whatever it takes, then there isn't anything anybody's going to say that's going to deter you from that path. This is not a situation where you can make concessions. You have to ignore the naysayers, you have to ignore the weak, and you have to ignore those who are mediocre in order to foresee the future you believe you deserve and that you are willing to fight for. Happy Strong Dad June.
Happy motherfucker Strong Dad June. Wow. Great fucking message. Aim high. Aim high is the message of Strong Dad June. Rook, any takeaways from that message from the Strong Dad right there for Strong Dad June message of the day?
Yeah, my man said, train insane or remain the same. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. You know, he remind me of?
Who's that?
He remind me of a Malcolm X David Goggins. He the Hotep David Goggins.
I can see that. I can see that.
He the dad version of David Goggins and shit. You ever see Strong Dad's TikTok?
No.
He got a pretty strong TikTok game.
Okay.
He got a pretty strong TikTok game. But no, I like that. I like that. You know, a lot of people like to place their own personal limitations upon other people and say, and I don't even think they do it consciously. I think they do it subconsciously majority of the time, where they recognize these are real limits. And because these are real limits for themselves or what they think is achievable, they just don't understand. But sometimes I think what happens is the entrepreneur or whatever that person is, they have some insight, right? It's like, you know how when they say you die, you see the light? I feel like sometimes let's call ourselves the seers, right? The people who can see. I think sometimes we can actually see through reality into some point into the future. Literally, right? Mm-hmm. I can project myself beyond space and time and be in another place and be in the future and see exactly what my life looks like and how I got there. At least somewhat, right? And for some people, I don't think that's possible. Strong Dad said genetic limitations. For some of these motherfuckers, they got some genetic limitations. I'm just gonna fucking tell you right now.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Some of these motherfuckers ain't gonna make it, Strong Dad. That's the only thing I'm gonna disagree with on that. But the message stays the same. Don't think that you are one of those people who have genetic limitations. Believe you are one of those people who have genetic limitlessness. Yeah. That's what you really want to believe. Don't believe that you have limitations. If you're watching this, you probably one of those people with limitless potential. If you're watching the Hoteps, that means you'd have made it through the gauntlet of fucking Rumble Warriors and you finally made it to Hotep. So if you're one of those people, you're probably well on your way. I'm sorry, Rook. Sometimes I go off on these tangents because this is really like a pet subject of mine, like achieving your dreams. You know how much motherfucking shit people told me I couldn't do that I did? And every time somebody told me I couldn't do it, it made me want to do it more.
No, I think that's the at the root of everything that we see, right? Everybody want to talk about relationships or, abundance, career stuff, finances, whatever the case may be. But most people have given up. They've given up on life. There's no fire. There's no, I see it with my peers. Obviously, we see it with some of our elders, with some of our parents. But I first started seeing, I think the number, and this is just from my observation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the number is probably like when people hit that 35 mark, the air starts to come out of them. And so life becomes this.
What mark?
35, age 35.
The air comes out of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So people start to, life starts to hit. I'm not where I thought I would be. Okay. Right? I'm not who I thought I would be.
Mm-hmm.
And all I can see is what is behind me, what used to be. And there was an enjoyment. The reason that youth is so powerful because it has the ability to see the beauty in life. Mm-hmm. That's what electrifies us, right? So that's why we have great memories of childhood, great memories of being in college, great memories of even being in our 20s, most of us. But as we start to see, this is what happens when you focus on what the world tell you to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
That antsiness starts to come in, that time is running out and my best days are behind me. So then I start to lose hope. I could as easily, right? I could self-assess and say, damn, I'm not where I thought I would be, right? Life has unfolded in a way that I'm not satisfied with it. And damn, I'm stuck, right? We could hit that point and decide then to turn some shit on and say, all right, bet. What do I need to do now to shift gears? What do I need to do now to move my buggy in the lane that I wanted to be in? But that's not where most people go. And it's hard to do. I'll say that because look around us, right? Everybody else around us end up following that path for the most part. So you start to see life come out of people. We lean into food. That's why we get fed as hell. Because it's a vice. It feels good. We start drinking. I'm noticing that with certain people that were never big drinkers, but now they're just like casual, even though moderation has become every day. I don't quite know how that works. But whatever it is that we can do that will take the attention off. It's why we don't like to be by ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? Because when the silence comes, that's when I got to face myself. That's when I got to look in the mirror. And I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. And I don't know what to do about it. I think that's the biggest part. Once I face the mirror and see the shit in the mirror, what do I do with it? And that's enough to kind of drive you crazy. So just avoid, run. That's how it goes. I know a lot about that.
I had to take my master focus real quick.
Hotep.
You reminded me. I was like, man, shit. When you said when you were alone and the only thing left to face is yourself, I feel like that's the main problem with people. They don't spend a lot of time with themselves. They run from themselves. I think that girl we saw in that video that was completely aloof to the emotions of her husband, I think that was her issue.
Of course.
She seems like a person that's probably susceptible to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's most of us, to be honest, at different degrees. But see, the spots on the mirror are not the problem. The problem is you're not aware of it.
Correct.
It's just like programming. Programming in and of itself is not the problem. In fact, you're not aware of it, and then you don't know how to take that programming and then put it to work for you. That will benefit your life, because we all program. There is no such thing as, quote unquote, deprogramming completely. We're all programmed.
Facts.
But who's doing the programming?
Facts. And
what's the intention behind the programming? So yeah, any message that we can tell people, this is why I'm one, when it comes to watching people who everybody starts to hate, I pay attention to those people. You know, I lock in on those folks. But anybody who is able to inspire people right now, I think is a good thing. Anybody that can stir the souls, because we're the walking dead right now. So that's why we need something, right? Give me something, even if it's anger, even if I got to go out in the streets and be, you know, rah-rah, and at least is, you know, I feel something.
You know, which takes me to this thought of, we are actually in the living Walking Dead. Like, literally zombies is what we experienced during the pandemic. These people had to put their masks on, and if you didn't have it, or if you had the MAGA hat on, they literally came to try and eat you alive. Literally. This is what was going on. So like when I see the zombie movies, I see the parallels with reality and how we're already there. It doesn't have to be the extreme that they show in the movies. That's entertainment. But the message is still hitting the same. These motherfuckers is walking dead, yo. That's a heavy statement you said right there. Motherfuckers is walking dead, man.
Yeah, and it hits you. If you are so lucky, that's the thing. That's what I see as a blessing. Like, if you're the one where your eyes come open, it's enough to drive you insane. And it does drive. I think we see that, as particularly with public figures and celebrities, because they can't hide the way that most of us can hide. So it's on Front Street. But once they really come to realize like what they are a part of and actually what's going on and how they're participating in that and what role they're playing and who they want to be or who they thought they would be, yeah, it drives you insane. You need the drugs, you need the alcohol, you need something.
Fucking absolutely insane, man. Absolutely fucking insane. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to work through, how does someone become a seer? Is this genetic? Is it inspired by another individual? Do you discover it on your own? All of the above? How do you become one of these people who begins to see?
Desire. That's the creative force.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the creative force. That's what, like, even when you don't know the way, even when you don't know what is necessarily right or wrong or where your place is in the world, there's a desire there.
Right.
And you may not come into that for years, but there's this inkling. This is the importance of silence. You don't hear that when you're busy in the world. The world gets loud. So the more you get busy living, it's not that, because I don't believe that we don't all have it. Some of us are more sensitive to it. And the more that we run, like, we become desensitized. So, but it's there. And you know, that's the initiate. The idea of being initiated is the moment that you take a pause, the moment that you can see it, the moment that you question it. And you say, you've been initiated. What you gonna do with it from there? Do you pursue further? Do you follow that intrigue to say, and I share this with people who struggle with trying to get their health together or who are trying to make drastic changes in their life and get what they're after. right? You want that thing or don't you? I talked to Mom Duke last night, you know, she got a few things, you know, she dealing with. And she was giving me a little pushback on what I was kind of telling her that she needed to do. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's not that bad yet. She was like, no, it is that bad because this is happening and I don't like this. And I'm like, no, it's not that bad because when it is that bad, the old Baptist pastor used to say, it's like fire shut up in your bones. You can't turn it off. Like, you are going to figure it out. I will do or die. Like, I'm going to figure this life thing out. I'm getting what I came here for. I don't care what nobody else around me doing. I don't care what's going on in the news. Care about that shit. You think I'm not going to get what I'm after because of what's going on in the news? Please.
It's a insurrection in Russia that just got quelled. You don't care about that?
I don't know nothing about it. I came online this weekend. I was like, looks like the world's having some problems. And I went on about my business. And, you know, going back to, like, Strong Dad's message, real talk, you're going to have to decide what's more important to you. I know we all do this, right? We all on social media, we see things, right? It ain't like we ain't, you know, seeing the things that are taking place. But you really got to decide what you're going to lock in on. What takes the priority? Faith or fear? What side you rocking with? Ain't no middle. That center crap? Nah. What's the dominant vibration? Where are you going to put your attention the most? And if your life is not where you need to be, like, I don't understand how you arguing about politics and you got high blood pressure. Well, Rook, can we do both? Hell no, you can't. Because if you could, you would already be doing it now, wouldn't you? No, you need to fix that. You got bigger problems. You're going to be dead. Your kids ain't even going to see you. And they'll say you was arguing with people online. So that's one good thing, I guess.
Arguing with strangers on the internet.
I wasn't trying to take the Grift Report all deep, right? That's not what I was trying to do. Reel me back in.
No, absolutely not.
Know how I do.
No, absolutely not. I will not. I will not. That's the shit I live for. Oh, man. Welcome to the Grift Report. We got Project Rook in the building. We got Project Rook in the building. She said she'll give a fuck about Putin in there.
Because we learned nothing. What we're showing is we learned nothing from the scam-demic. We learned nothing. I'm here for the riders. Like, I can't really talk to the humans like the regular people. No, I know, you know, you got to be here, right? Because you got to play your role. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not being funny at all. Like, everybody got to play their role. Yeah. So you got to get in where you can fit in. But if you can catch the message, baby, it's you. Okay, I'm talking to you. So if you can catch the message, right, it resonates with you, you got a greater responsibility. And you can't just be watching it and spending your time and your energy and putting your focus, but more importantly, your creative power behind bullshit. You can't.
Big fact.
You can't. And that's what we are saying with all this LB, elemental P, QRS crap, all of this cutting people's body parts off. Those of us with sense, those of us who know better, those of us, we are quiet. We get in our little circles and talk about how crazy things are getting. Right? So we all complicit in sitting back and allowing the fools to take the reign. So just as long as we know that.
Don't get told. Don't get told. Yo, bro, we're gonna go to the next tweet from King Randall. Some unfortunate news has hit his school. I already know what this looks like. I'm gonna read the tweet. And it says here, Last Sunday, I came to check on our school and everything was fine. We came to play basketball with our summer program students on Wednesday and saw a window was broken into. Hold on. All right. I entered the building and heard noises. I'm seeing almost everything deliberately destroyed. He continues, he says, I held the intruders at gunpoint until the police arrived. Sinks were pulled out of the walls, toilets smashed, glass busted everywhere, uniforms and merchandise destroyed, etc. A few things were stolen, but it was personal. They took a picture of me and threw it in the alley. Destroyed our main school logo on the wall, ripped doors from the hinges, etc., etc. I can go on. Some of the things that were taken, those 3 people I caught couldn't get alone. I just know this was coordinated. My students were in complete shock as they had to watch me hold someone at gunpoint. We took so much time working on this building. So many volunteers came from across the country. We still smile and we praise God on Sunday in spite of it all. I honestly didn't want to talk about this. Well, first of all, let's just stop right there. Let's just stop right there. So, somebody ransacked King Randall School for Boys, and you know, this is exactly what black people be complaining about, right? Because, and I feel them sometimes. I feel them because they say things like, you know, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, just hotep and build, right? And it's like that brother who built that water machine, and then you pop up and all of a sudden the fucking water machine's broken. Now he got to put it up on legs and put all types of safety measures on it, right? Then King Randall builds a school and people bust in and they destroying it. But it's like a deliberate attack. You know, if this was just random crime is like, let me go in here and see if I can steal some computers, some electronics, high valuable items, and let's get the fuck out of here and try not to make too much of a mess. When somebody comes in and destroys your things, this is malicious. There's some emotions behind this. But if you ask me, I think this is a coordinated attack by leftist organizations. Most likely flying a flag that might look like an Antifa flag. This is a common theme amongst building in the black community, where the white Dixiecrats, we build and then they come and they destroy, because, well, they want us to do things their way. So hopefully you guys can support the school, TheXforBoys. This is King Randall. This is hold on, the website. Let me get the website here for you. I think it's TheXforBoys. Yeah. TheXforBoys.org. TheXforBoys.org. Spelled just like that. So shout out to King Randall. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that happened to King Randall. You familiar with King Randall's work?
Mm-hmm.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
What do you think about his work?
I've supported it. I've donated.
Okay.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think it's great. I love it. And I'm down with the doers. I don't want to hear nothing. We don't need no more town hall meetings about what nobody else is doing, what they stopping us from doing. They don't want us to know. Nigga, who don't want you to know? You're on the internet every day. You got a damn device in your hand all day long. You can research. You can find out anything. Who don't want you to know? Your dumb ass don't want to know. Let's just be honest. Ain't nobody stopping nobody from knowing nothing right now. And let's just say something was being censored. Let's go with that. You mean to tell me, now, let me calm down because I get excited.
Please
you mean
don't.
to tell me that you believe that you tapped into this divine power? You believe in a God. I don't care what type of God it is, what you call him, whatever. And you believe that, but also believe that another human can cut you off from something that you're supposed to have. They could censor something that you really needed, and that would just be the end of it. It must be out of your mind. So, anyway, what was we talking about? I got off on a tangent. Like, I don't want to hear any more about that. Like, if you have a problem with something, then bust a move.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with what's happening in the schools, where do you fall in? If you got a problem what's happening with the food and how it's being grown, where do you fall in?
Yeah.
Otherwise, shut up, because we don't want to hear it. And, you know, it's unfortunate what's happening, right? And we don't know who did it, because I reposted this. I said, we don't know who did it.
Yeah.
No, I said, first, who sent them? Because you look at them and you know these people didn't just decide to go and do this on their own.
Correct. This is
We
coordinated.
don't know, but we know, right?
Right. Absolutely.
But here's what I want to say to certain folks, right? Who you got to be real mindful of where you take your mind, right? Because we got this tendency to get onto this whole where, you know, anytime we try to do something, you know, they coming. They gonna burn it down. They gonna try. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We know what has happened. Got it. Cool. How do you safeguard against that? It's like some invisible thing you think is making you sick. How do you, under all circumstances, right, no matter what's going on, how do you become immune to the effects of that? That's all I'm interested in. Because if you say you can't, then you're a victim.
I know
then
how.
you should just stop doing everything you're doing.
I know how.
Give it to me.
You're going to need spiritual warfare and a lot of artillery. You know, we're going to need ARs. We're going to need AI. And I think really that's the issue with the TheXforBoys school. I think it's under budget. You know, if it was me, I'd stick Wazo AI in there, you know, and have the AI surveilling the place. Get a really good insurance package. But I would definitely have security, 24-hour, security.
Yeah.
I would also, if it had a higher budget, I'd want it to be a 24-hour facility anyway, just as, you know, a facility for something, you know, a refuge for a victim of trafficking or whatever, you know what I mean, at night, you know, whatever it may be. But I think it's definitely under budget, but that's the solution to this stuff. You know, we don't talk about security enough. We need our motherfucking guns. I need my motherfucking bazooka. I need my motherfucking flamethrower. You know what I'm saying? You gotta arm up. And you see what he said when he came in the spot. The people that was there that he caught, he pulled his gun out. They had weapons on them too. They had weapons in the bag. So, you know, he pulled his thing out and paused, and it could have got ugly. It could have got real ugly. We could have been reading a whole different headline today. You know, King Randall arrested for, you know, defending students after shootout with, you know, because what if he rolled up in there while the dude had access to his weapon, and now they pointing guns at each other? You never know how it could have went down, you know. But yeah, I really think you need now, last piece, I said spiritual warfare. What is it that led King Randall to go check on his school at that exact moment that allowed him to catch some of the people, you know, trying to vandalize the place? You know, there's some spiritual connection he's got that, you know, he's intuitive enough, you know, to move at the right time, you know, and catch these people in the act. But you're absolutely right. You know, in order to have a defense, you're gonna need strong security.
Yeah, I saw that he kind of explained that this was the facility that they were forced to move out of because I think last year they had a storm to come through, and people call the inspectors and kind of they wanted them to make certain renovations that they weren't capable of making at that time. So they basically condemned that they have to leave. So he said he was periodically coming to check on that location.
Okay.
And that they just didn't have the money. It took like about $7,000 a month to keep the electricity on. So he turned it off. So he does have security, but he said it's just been off because the power has been off.
Right.
So, and I'm all with, listen, I got it. I understand the physical aspect of this, right? And I'm all for arming yourself. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, some stuff pop off, I don't care. It could be 1 million people that die. If they ask me, What do you think about some gun control now? No. Okay, the answer is still no. Never. Why would I turn over all of my weapons and put it in the hands of the people who I say are killers, liars, murderers, thieves? That's insane, right? So, but here's the thing. There's limitations. There ain't but so much you can do in the physical, right? You can the muscles and the firepower is cool. I got it. But that's gonna come down to who got more resources, who got more strategy in using those resources. Okay, then what? What if you can't win that way? Then what? Is it a lost cause? I think the biggest piece we got to remember is you are the weapon. You, right? Forget artificial intelligence, divine intelligence.
Hotep.
We coming back to the Matrix. When Neo says, Morpheus, are you telling me that I can dodge bullets? No, I'm telling you when you're ready, you will not have to.
Hotep.
That's the type time I'm on. I ain't trying to battle with you. I'm going to override this joint so I ain't never going to see you at all. You ain't even going to be on my frequency. That's how I'm trying to do this thing. And for all of you wonderful, wonderful fellas out there doing great things, organizations, businesses, you need something on your squad that's greater than firepower, right? You need some spiritual warriors. There's got to be interceding on your behalf. There's got to be offering you some protection. So you work the seen, right? And you let your warrior women work the unseen. This is why we are more beneficial together. All this back and forth junk that we're doing is not beneficial to anybody.
You talking about
it is beneficial to somebody. Well, let me take that back.
You talking about the gender wars and shit?
Yeah, like all this arguing about, men, women, like we're talking about stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And we are losing a lot of power there. So, yeah, I think that has to be a part of the strategy as well. Physical part is cool, but you ain't winning this game. Like, we're in a different era now. The consciousness on the planet has shifted. You ain't winning this with putting your dupes up. That ain't what's gonna win this.
That's big facts. That's big facts.
Hotep.
That's big facts. And that's the type time I'm on. Like, y'all fighting this beast with all this. That's how I felt the other day yesterday when Goldstein called in. He was like, fight back. I'm like, dog, I'm fighting this beast in the spiritual plane, dog. I'm over here doing kung fu in the spiritual plane right now. Like, you ain't gotta worry about that fight. That fight already being fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting that battle here. You know? Yeah,
people say, so you trying to say do nothing? Nothing. Is that what you call nothing? Oh, that tell me you ain't never done nothing then. Yeah. You call focusing your attention, right? Directing your attention, focusing your thoughts, creating what it is. Anybody can like predict bad stuff. Let me tell y'all, I don't, and I get into all the things. I like it. I get into the conspiracy, this and that, right? I do my due diligence. But anybody can predict bad shit. Let me see that your ass can see the bad shit, right? Override it, transmute it into what it is that you want and bring that into your physical experience. Now you got my attention.
Hotep.
It's called alchemy, people.
Now you got my attention. Otherwise, I'm not interested. I'm gonna let y'all argue about this back and forth. And then blame the system, blame racism, white supremacy, patriarchy, whatever it is that you want to blame, and be pitiful until you die. And maybe you just can come back and try it again next time. Maybe this lifetime ain't yours. Maybe, you got to cycle back through. And the next time you come through, you're going to really master this thing.
Project Rook gonna be at HotepCon. HotepCon tickets on sale right now. HotepNation.com. Coupon code 10% off Rook. Type in Rook for your 10% off them tickets.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
She gonna be there. All inclusive tickets, VIP only. Yeah. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Ticket holders, make sure y'all check out the Syscoin giveaway, off-road experience. Cannon gonna take y'all. Cannon gonna take y'all to bust them cannons. Pause just in case. Let's reach back in the Grift bag, man. This has been a great experience so far. I'm really enjoying myself on today's show. Hold on, let me fix the screens. So yeah, shout out to King Randall. We're gonna go to this vegan restaurant story. This black lady, she said she went to a vegan restaurant. And let's go ahead and play the clip. Rook, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I know, okay, before I say anything, I know I'm a light-skinned black chick. But at the same time, I'm a black woman. I just had a very racist situation just happen to me. Right here in Buckhead. And I need to tell you guys about it. Last night, my friend Kendra and I, we were right next door to this place, had an amazing time, but she pointed out this place called Woody's Cheesesteaks, right? She said they have an amazing veggie cheesesteak. I said, well, I'm gonna be in the area. I'm gonna go and get one. So I'm here to get one today. I'm all excited. I was like, what do you have in your cheesesteaks? And he was just like, oh, it's no use, it's all vegetables. And I said, all right, cool. I placed my order. What is your name? I said, Darlene. This joker put Darky, D-A-R-K-Y. And I'm gonna show you. He put Darky for my name. And I saw it because, I paid through my phone on the, so it came up on the thing, Darky. I'm like, why would you call me Darky? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know your name is Darlene. I said, so why didn't you put Darlene? Why did you put Darky? And he was like, don't worry about it. That's just for me. I'm like, but I don't want to be called Darky, so cancel my order and give me my money back. He says, I'm not doing that. I don't give money back. I don't give refunds. Look at this. What does that say? You say Darky? Matter of fact, let me just turn my screen. Hold on, let me turn my screen so you can see it. Look at that.
He spelled that shit with a Y.
And this is where he is. And I said, no, that's cool. Because y'all know I'm not going to make a scene, but I was clearly upset. I'm not going to make a scene. When he called my name, he said, Darlene. I came up. I said, please give me my receipt. And he said, it's nothing. I mean, I just put Darky just for me. I'm like, no, you put Darky. And I'm a black woman. That is extremely insensitive. And I asked you to change it. And you told me you wouldn't change it. I asked you to give me my money back because I don't even want the food. You said you don't give refunds. And he said, don't worry about all of that. I said, had you been a little bit apologetic, had you shown a little bit of humanity in this, I wouldn't do what I'm about to do. But you got the right one, baby. You got the right one. I'm very sick of racism in this society. I'm sick of it. And I'm not going to allow this to go. So, Woody's Cheesesteaks, 45 Irby Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. Phone number 404-844-1112. I gotta, and let me tell you something. It is, oh, I'm so mad. Darky? He can't even apologize? You tell me, take this food and go on? Really? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't roll like that.
Oh man, y'all know I'm going to hell. Y'all know I'm going to hell. That nigga typed in. What's your name, Darlene? Yeah, darky.
So did she take the food or not? I didn't get clear on that.
I did want clarity on that. Yes. 2 red flags for me, and then I'm gonna let you take over. Number 1, I'm way too homophobic to eat at any place called Woody's.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
We not going to no place called Woody's. I don't even want to say Woody's. So, you know, that to me was the first red flag. That shit don't sound like no place that's welcoming to black folks. Like the name alone lets you know no niggas allowed. The name says it. And you know, this is why I try to, like, you know, translate white speak for my audience, because the name Woody's lets you know there's nothing for black people here. Okay? Next, my last point. She ordered a cheesesteak that was not from Philly. That's a huge violation. If you want a cheesesteak, everybody knows you got to go see Meek Mill and Beanie Siegel and go to fucking Philly to get you a cheesesteak. That's where the best cheesesteaks are in the world, allegedly. Getting a cheesesteak at a Woody's in Atlanta doesn't sound safe. It's a couple of red flags in there. What do you make of this situation with this lady? And how would you know, let's say this is you, right, Rook? You walking in a spot and we know you wouldn't order, you know, a cheesesteak, but
this was vegan.
That's right. This was a vegan spot. That's right. This was a vegan spot. Damn, this the white liberal. God damn. So the white liberal is open up the vegan spot, said all these niggas is coming here eating. They say, all right, what you say your name was? Darlene? No, Darky. What would you do in this situation?
White? You think they were white? And you know, maybe I'm racist. I assume they were foreign.
They could have been foreign. They damn sure could have been foreign. So, because she didn't say, she said they was racist. So let's assume that, you know, they were foreign, or white. Well, how do you maneuver this situation? You look at your receipt. You ordered a nice, beautiful vegan cheesesteak. You get your receipt and shit. First of all, I don't even know how she found out it was Darky until later on in the story. But whatever. How do you react in this situation?
First, I need to know the ingredients to this mystery vegan meat. But we'll need to know that first. Like, why are we even up in here eating this? Is it actual some mushrooms or, you know, some beans? Because we don't approve of that. But anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, we don't care. I would have screenshot it. I probably would have taken a picture and sent it to my sister and laugh. I don't care. We don't care. Listen, I don't want to hear nothing else about no racism shit. I don't care, bro. We don't care. If it's that serious, then leave, right?
Yeah.
And don't come back. And like, cause we jack off to this type of stuff. We be in wish a nigga would mode. Like, I can't wait for my moment for somebody to try me. I'm going straight to my account. And it looks like this lady has she got a pretty, decent following on Twitter, like 30,000. I don't know what it says she is or what she does or whatever, but like, this is the moment, see, to tell you how wicked. We told you it's racists out here. So thieves out here, it's murderers out here. It's evil people out here. It's like, what do you want me to do with that? What do I do with that? You have given me one isolated incident, okay? And the way my humor works, I thought it was funny. So when I first watched the video, I started laughing. And that's why I assumed that it was a foreigner, right? Because that's funny. That's quality stuff. Y'all are soft. That's first of all. Y'all never had roasting sessions. Like y'all never had where you got with your cousins and you just told jokes into somebody who the first person cried. Right? So you soft. I don't care. Like F your feelings. And if it's that serious, then again, I don't spend my money there. Now, I don't like the idea that if I request my money back, right, and then you try to say no, I don't know all the other details. I don't know if it got aggressive or whatever the case may be. I don't like that. But the vibe that I'm on is I ain't even gonna argue with you. Like whatever that total was, $13, whatever. Hey, you know what? All right, player. Gotcha. Got one for you. I mean, I guess you can call that out. I just don't spend a lot of time on stuff like that. And it don't get me going. It could have been the N-word up there. Right?
That shit would have said nigga. You just been like, let me get my food and go.
Nigga with a tan hat. Like that was the way they knew how to describe me. What you want me to do with it? So if it was the other way around, because again, the way my humor is set up, I might have would have put fat ass up there. I don't know. It just depends on what came to me at the time that I could easily remember. Oh, that person right there. I don't know. I try not to make assumptions. We too uptight and angry. Like she was getting real upset about that thing. She was getting real bothered. I don't like to give people that much power. So, I think it'll run its course online and until the next time. But yeah, we don't care.
We don't care, y'all.
We don't care. Yeah, and again, I'm always vibing on the energy as well. So if it was that serious, like, I felt like, okay, damn, this what's going on up in here? Like I'm dipping.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it does anything after this, right? So people will go on and they'll leave reviews and they may call up there and then it'll die out. It doesn't really do anything.
You gonna eat your sandwich after that?
Yeah, that part. I don't know. I don't know
if I trust the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like you called me darky. I'm like, can I trust this sandwich to be on point? You know what I'm saying? I just like you just had the $13. I just go to I just go somewhere else and eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just back out of this situation you had at. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can I get my money back? I don't know. It depends on what mood somebody catch me in. But
well, that's true too now. That is true.
You catch me in the right mood. I don't have like extremities, but I might have a little pushback. Man, let me get my money back, man. You fucking real darky on here. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put myself in that. All right, so I get my cheesesteak. Shit might taste dark. Get my receipt. Darky. I go.
Yeah, see, you're not giving my money back though. And that I don't like.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that I'm leaving out of there without my money. And I don't even have to really like show my ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, people do that all the time. Decide I don't want that, cancel the order, give my money back.
I'm trying to think if I'd go live on Twitter or something like that. Like, hey, yo, this dude just wrote darky on my receipt and put him on blast. I'm trying to see. I definitely wouldn't do it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm catching you live. Like, hey, yo, bro, why my shit say darky on the receipt? You know what I mean? You got a grift like.
Yeah.
She should have had the whole reaction. You know what I mean? I think she messed this grift up. Like, after the fact, you telling the story. Nah, you should have been like, hey, yo, what's up with my receipt saying darky right then and there? I think I initially, all right, if I was in a bad mood, I'd probably be puzzled. If I was in a good mood, I'd laugh. But I think in both situations, I'd say something. Like, hey, yo, why you put darky on my shit, yo?
Right. I definitely would have like, damn, that's what I am.
Yeah. I definitely would have said something. But I wouldn't have been on no, like, upset shit. I would have been, like, puzzled. Like, fam, darky? Like, what's this about? And he would have had to explain himself. Like before we even continue to like make my sandwich, you'd have to explain to me why that shit. And it can't just be, you know, the explanation that he gave her. But I'm definitely not recording this shit after the fact. If I do anything, it's live. But most times, you know, when shit like this happens to me in everyday life that I don't think to record because I'm just so in a moment that like I'm not thinking to fucking pull my fucking phone out and record that shit, yo. I'm like, I'm not even trying to be in this event of my life long. I'm trying to pull myself out of this event and create a new moment. You know what I'm saying? Because this event obviously crashed in the Matrix somewhere.
Yeah, I think you said it depends on the mood, where I am in that moment, right? Because I'm always curious, like, how I run up on this? Where was my vibe at to even be in this interaction here? Because normally I'm getting folks who are friendly and they are engaging and how can I help you? And so if I run up into something like that, I'm like, damn, where was my energy at right now to even attract this sort of interaction? But overall, I just ain't got time to be beefing with no people.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to laugh and just keep it moving.
The vegan spot. Niggas can't even go to the vegan spot and get a falafel, bro. I can't even get a cheese falafel. Ugly out here, bro. Somebody said, give me a moose burger. I'm not going nowhere that's named Woody's. Chat was going in. What up, Dutch? Hotep Dutch on the check-in. Hotep Dutch coming to Hotep Con.
Yeah, everybody tripping out on it. Just FYI, everything can be made vegan. Everything can be made plant-based. So it doesn't matter what it is. Quote unquote cheese, meat, it doesn't matter.
It can be
a version of it. Let me say that. You can't duplicate the real thing, but a version of it.
Right. What does it say? Blow yourself up? What the hell? He said Pecker Woodies. Yeah, like, you know, when you see the word Woody, you know, you should think Pecker Woods. And you should think, all right, this ain't for black people. Wood is slang for them boys back in the pen. See? I just knew. See, my white speak is, I'm stepping my white speak up ever since I got to white Twitter. I'm understanding these things, man. So she was out of bounds early when she was, you know, went to a goddamn cheesesteak spot, not in Philly, named Woody's. Like, what are we really doing here? Anyway, let's go back in the bag. What else we got in here? Oh, we got to go backwards. Look at this shit. I'm gonna just read this story. This is just for the chat. You ain't got to chime in on this. I got to update the chat though. So let's look at this. Let's play this video. The JP Morgan video I'm about to play, Rook. Let me know when you're ready.
JP Morgan.
Yeah, it's the one. Remember, I had to go out of order, so I had to go back up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
You see it? JP Morgan board member. All right, that's the one we're going to play.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Businessman James Crown has died. He died in a single vehicle accident at the Aspen Motorsports Park in Colorado. Crown collided with an impact barrier. The official cause of death is pending an autopsy, but the coroner's office says multiple blunt force trauma was evident. Crown was part of the billionaire Crown family and owned Aspen Skiing Company. He was 70 years old. Businessman.
We got a JP Morgan exec. Died from a car accident. They put car accident in quotes. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go speculating and whatnot. I ain't telling y'all to do that. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting. That's all I'm doing. I'm not telling you to look into the June 2019 ship that seized 1.3 billion cocaine bust that was owned by JP Morgan Chase. I'm not saying look into that. I'm not saying look into the April 23rd JP Morgan bombshell. That was earlier this year. Jeffrey Epstein messages reveal execs joked about 16-year-old Miley Cyrus and Sugar Daddy. I'm not, you know, we're not talking about any of this stuff, you know, but we're just reporting the news. Let's move right on to the next story. Oh, this is wild. Check this out. Now, it is of my understanding, Rook. We're going to the Biden video. That next one, that Biden video. It is wait, did I it's all good. Hold on. All right, here we go. Actually, let me go to this one. All right. So it's my understanding that Biden, okay, is operating much of the time off of subconscious memory. He's on like default. The conscious mind is gone, okay? And we're gonna play this video. And this is like, I feel like this is the third time within the last 3 weeks that something like this has happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play now. 3, 2, 1.
I was just thanking, anyway, I started off without you. And I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things that we shared.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things. But the thing is, he had a brain fart before, because you know he has a brain fart when he says anyway. So that's when the brain fart comes in, and he has he resorts to his default, and in his default start talking. He says, "I sold a lot of state secrets." It's almost like, if you ever watch those old Charlie Indigo Alpha movies where they, like, what was the name of that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, where he was fighting the Arabs, and they jukes you with the truth serum, and then the truth serum make you tell the truth. It's almost like that, like your conscious mind is being bypassed, and whatever somebody asks you, even anesthesia sort of does that to you too. It's like he's under anesthesia, and he's just saying what's on his default mind. His default mind is, I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things. This is absolutely insane that he accidentally said this. And it's even in RNC research says, this is even in the White House transcript. He says, I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things that we share.
But he said all kidding aside. See, he added that after.
Yeah.
I think it's done intentionally. Like, I think they I don't even know who that is, right? Clearly there are more than one version of whoever this person is. If this person is still actually the first version that was still alive, we don't know. But yeah, I think it's actually intentionally done so that when it happens for real, you can just attribute it to, hey, yeah, he was joking, right? He was joking, like he always does. And here's the thing, though. Unfortunate. It doesn't even matter. People don't even care. Right? Whether he said he was joking or not, like, it doesn't, like, people aren't up in arms. It's not going by. Like, nobody cares.
Damn, Rook, your Koofy on tight. Koofy on tight. She said this part of the plan. Oof. You know,
yeah. You
need to be coaching the press secretary, because the press secretary out here fumbled that. That's how the press secretary could have spun it. She could have came out here and said, yeah, we do a lot of crack here at the White House, and then walked off the podium and laughed, and everybody would have said, oh, okay, this is funny. It's funny. You're right.
But it worked. Like, people don't know. You start talking about programming.
Yeah.
Like, it locks in your mind that this is normal. Ha ha, he. So when there is a real event or a live event and certain slip-ups, like, it's just a joke. We're used to this. It's normal.
Okay, you see right there, next line, it says, now, all kidding aside. Yeah. Hold on, we got more. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. I got a crick in my neck. That shit busting my ass. Now we're gonna need the fact checkers to fact check this one. We got this story here from Alex, and he says President Joe Biden and every living former U.S. president, except Donald Trump, are direct descendants of slaveholders.
Well, that ain't shocking, is it?
Not shocking at all. I know Biden come from slave owner stock, and that's not from research. That's just, I could just tell by the way he moved. He come from that stock. He moved like slave master. He looked like slave master. He talked like him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we know that. Like, I wouldn't. They probably still got some slaves now somewhere.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I talked about that on Megyn Kelly when I was talking about Hillary. How Hillary had slaves on a plantation. Mm-hmm. Slaves on a plantation, modern day. My bad, Megan. I ain't mean to throw that on your platform. I ain't know that was gonna be a grenade on your platform. My bad, Megyn Kelly. We're gonna fix that up next time. We're gonna fix that up for you next time. But I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious. And nobody wants to talk about this shit. Now let's go to the next tweet. This is all Biden cover-ups. Biden got more cover-ups than an IG model in Miami Beach.
Oh, this a real Hotep, bro.
All right, let's go right there. We're gonna go to the next video with this white lady copping pleas for Biden. Tell me what you think about this video. Let me know when you're ready. She got on the red blouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
The Hunter Biden story, the scandal, the this, the that, it's also the story of a father's love. And Joe Biden has never and will never give up on his son Hunter, and will never treat him lesser than. And so he is a father first. Take it or leave it. The Hunter Biden story.
What is she trying to say here? It sounds like she making shit up to lighten the blow of all of the news surrounding Hunter Biden and, you know, all the crack and whores and Ukraine money, you know, and Biden having to deal with all of that in the public, et cetera, et cetera. Is she even remotely correct in saying that, you know, Biden's a victim here in some sort of way? Because that's how I interpret it. Like, she's saying Biden's a victim.
There's some top tier grifting right here. Yeah, it's premium. Somebody nominate this lady for the grifties. My goodness.
Grifties.com. Let's go.
But she's always like, I have watched these ladies, these View ladies, and years ago when I used to follow the sister that's up there, Sunny somebody. Like, they gone. Like, I don't know if people actually understand, like,
what you mean by gone?
What that means, how you can, I know we think people are just acting a certain way. They're just, or they're just stupid. No, I want you to, like, you're under a spell. You don't know it. You haven't figured out how to snap out of it. You believe the things that you are saying. It makes sense to you. Like, you are, it's crazy as it is. And this chick here I've seen some of her stuff go viral in the past. Boy, she be sucking the left dick hard. I'm like, my God. Come up for air, sis. Come up. Like,
she
just
gone?
How as a woman, like, so it don't even matter that homeboy just had kitty porn on his laptop. We don't care about that. Is that not? I talked to a family member this weekend, and they admitted to me that they voted for Biden, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And they were asking, did I vote for Trump? I said, well, I didn't vote, but if I would have voted, I would have voted for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, no, man, no. No, cuz I was like, well, give me something. Tell me, like, what is it about this Biden dude? Like, tell me, give me, learn me something. Yeah. It was like, I'm just saying Trump. No. What? Like, come on, you got to give me something other than that. I'm willing to listen, but give me something other than just not him.
Yeah.
Right? This somebody 35, right? We ain't even talk about the old heads.
Yeah.
I was like, so how'd you feel when Biden said if you don't vote for him, you ain't black?
Yeah.
Oh, when did he say that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Wait, what? They didn't say that.
They said, when did he say that?
What? Nah.
They missed it. Like,
oh wow.
And so when you caught up in the sauce, man, like you don't know, you are, I don't know. The point of this is always about justifying. Like let's create some empathy and see what's really the underlying message here. And what? Yeah, I can't translate most of human stuff. So, so I don't even know. I don't know how anybody could steal with the Hunter Biden stuff. I don't know how we justifying that. I don't even know how you can steal the diary. We taking showers with our daughter. Like, how are we skipping over this? The man is sniffing children. Is that not enough? As women, because I thought this whole women thing, feminism, we stand behind you until you making claims against somebody we support. And now that messes up the whole narrative. And so it's father's love. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess.
Yo, Rumble, I be trying to keep it light. It be my guest, yo. It be my guest. It don't be me. Yo. I'm telling you, it's not me. I'm late. I be trying to be easy. God damn.
Father's love. Get out of here. Father's love. What does that even mean?
Oh, God. Imagine if this was Trump, though. This shit would have been front page around the clock news.
Non-stop. Yeah.
And then last week, they hit us with the submarine distraction. Then it was the Russia insurrection. Meanwhile, the Russian insurrectionists did a U-turn. Now they in Belarus, back on course to Ukraine.
But it works. Like, we be laughing about it, but I will say, a lot of people have gotten more hip to the game and don't get as caught up in this stuff. But both sides just jack off to all of this nonsense. That's my issue even now with all of the stuff that's coming up with the shots and trying to argue about this, that, the other, and pointing fingers. And yes, there gotta be, there has to be some recourse for all of what has taken place. But for me, my beef ain't with the system. My beef ain't with the doctors. It ain't with Fauci. It ain't with the government.
Google?
You know who is with?
Who?
Your ass. Because this don't go down without you. And it don't even take 50% of you. It don't even take, 40% of you. So you want me now to talk about how all the evil people, what they did was, well, what did you do? Other than cosign. You fell in line. Well, I'm saying I had to do what I had to do. Well, then shut up about it then. Take that, eat that shit. That all the way. Take it, swallow it. Let it digest. Marinate on it, spit it up, and then swallow it again. Like I ain't with no type of redemption that don't include you pointing the finger back at yourself. How did I allow this to happen? If I got sick, how did I allow this to happen? So yeah, I don't really, all of the news or whatever else is going on that we keep complaining about, and we talk about the narrative, we talk about this, we promote the things that we don't want to highlight. The things that we don't want to grow, that's what we share. We don't lock in, double down, triple down on life, on health, on strength, positivity, on community, on family. That ain't what we do. So who you want me to blame?
Gotta blame us.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother. Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Oh, this a real Hotep sister. Damn. Yo, we on Zoom, so we got to do the. Are you okay to take calls?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, we got we're gonna take just a couple of calls and make them quick too, so we can run through a lot. I gotta be respectful of my guest time and shit. So I need y'all motherfuckers to be quick and to the point today. Hold on, let me get y'all to 411. You know, come with your questions of what you want to say. Rapid fire, spit it out to me. Pause. All right, hold on. Let me see. Is this right? Why did it? What the fuck? Oh wow. Hold on. Let me we're gonna take phone calls in just a second. I just want to make sure you guys have the information. Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. You guys could just hit the thing and the meeting ID and passcode. The mods will help y'all out. Shout out to the mods. They got the shields up. Shout out to the mods with the shields. We appreciate y'all helping everybody navigate the platform and all of that. That's the what's the name and they told me I sent too many messages. It's my channel. I should be able to send a lot of messages. Anyway,
yeah, I got restricted on Twitter today, or at least I got a message that I got restricted.
Oh, that's right. I meant to talk about that. It's fucking glitch in the system, yo. Apparently, a bunch of people. Let me pull that up on the screen. Twitter's been glitching, and people have been getting suspension notices, but still having the ability to continue using Twitter, which is quite odd. Here it is. So this user, Nia Upenda, she says here, her account, this is unacceptable, Elon Musk and Twitter. We've temporarily limited some of your account features, 3 days, 0 hours. And a bunch of people have been getting this notice this morning. I said, for what? She said, I don't know, because I didn't do anything. Seems like a glitch, though, because I can still use those features. I lied, it's not a glitch. I can't like shit. Okay, so she can't like anything. Wow, she's actually limited. Are you limited?
No. I mean, it gave me the same message, but yeah, okay. I just liked something, so it did.
That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
So that's what I assumed initially. Initially, I was like, okay, this must be a glitch or something, because I haven't even been on Twitter. Hardly.
Yeah. That's wild. So there's a glitch on Twitter. If you got this notice, everybody tag Elon. Tell him fix his fucking app. That's what I keep telling these motherfuckers, man. Fix your app, bro. My guy. I just got confirmed I'm gonna be at a NASCAR race soon. Look out for the BTS. If you're a part of my locals community, you will get the BTS. I'm gonna be backstage VIP at the NASCAR race and all of that. So go to locals, HotepJesus.com. No, HotepJesus.locals.com. Get a part of my locals community. Join my community. It's $5 a month, and all the exclusive content will be there. All right, we got callers coming in. We're gonna take callers right after this. Quick Quick commercial break.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there. You understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
Bong. There we go. We got Trish on the line. Trish, what up? What up? What up?
Hi. I am so glad you brought up the RFK Jr. thing today, because that has had me so aggravated at people on Twitter. I can't even believe that it's such a thing that a guy is just in shape, and like, not for anything. The people that were commenting like, oh, there's not even any weight on the bar. And I'm like, he's almost 70. The guy obviously works out. He hikes with his dogs. Like, he's a person everyone should be like, yeah, I want to look like that when I'm 70, so to speak.
Right.
And then it's always on steroids. Like, he doesn't even look like a guy that's on steroids. Like, people that like literally are never around anyone that's into fitness, which that is the world that I'm in. Like, the Strong Dad can tell you the same thing. Like, sure, are there people that take testosterone or steroids? There's a lot of people, especially as they get older, that do hormone replacement therapy. And it could be at, you know, the direction of a doctor, because hormones get depleted for whatever reason. But it was so outrageous that, oh, and he's only doing half reps, and he only did 9 push-ups, and it was apparently like after he did like a bunch of different sets.
He was. AJ Cortez said the bench press he was doing strip sets. He wasn't doing like, you know, 1 rep max or anything like that.
Correct. And I mean, not for anything, but I go to the gym almost every day, and I see there's men younger than me, because we know I'm older, that can't even do a dead hang pull-up. Never mind a full range of motion push-up, which means chest all the way to the ground, you know, and lock out at the top. I've seen it all. I see it all the time. So it's just mind-boggling to me. Like, and like Rook pointed out so well, if he was overweight, you know, I'm, you know, body positivity, acceptance, like, what are we really looking for in just our peers? You know what I mean? I'm not endorsing this guy for president. I'm not saying, but Biden's falling off the bikes. I mean, Trump is a disaster. And again, I mean, they're both older people, and there could be other things going on. Apparently, Biden's kept himself in good shape most of his life. I guess he's an active guy. That's not the fact. But it's just, things happen. You deteriorate as you get older. I mean, sometimes it's just, that's what happens in the course of life. It's just, I'm just shocked. And it's just really the fact that it was so viral, and it's mostly just like soy boys, people that have no idea what fitness is about, and like have no idea what their metabolic markers are, like what their, you know, triglycerides are, or their glucose levels, or their A1C, their inflammation, if their vitamin D levels. It's just, it really pisses me off, for lack of a better word. But
I mean, the shit that they complaining about. Let's really dissect this now. You just made me think of this.
Yeah.
They're mad because he might be taking testosterone.
Right.
Right? But guess what people are prescribing for kids? Testosterone.
100%.
So they could change fucking genders and all these other fucking hormones and chemicals. So all that shit is honky-dory and cool, but a motherfucker that's a man take a little bit of HGH or some tea, Now all of a sudden, that's the wrong way to use the motherfucking shit.
Yeah, and worse, and this would be a great topic to talk to Rook about at HotepCon about what's going on with young kids, because the thing that kills me, and I don't know if Rook talked about this last year, I can't remember, but just like birth control and how we give birth control to young girls and how that just starts them on this path towards now where someone like me is at, over 50, and just the changes. And if you have children and all those things, we're literally saying it's okay to stop the natural process of a human body with puberty blockers. And everyone's like, woo-hoo, clapping. And it blows my mind. It's going to screw these people up. Their sex drive is going to be over. They're not going to be able to breastfeed. They're not going to, there's just no orgasms. Like their growth is going to be stunted. Their development's going to be stunted. Like puberty's there for a reason. Girls get their period for a reason. Like there's all these things. It's like giving, the young kids drugs when they're in school and they can't sit still. And I understand some people, I get it. I'm not condemning people that have done it or whatever, but I'm just saying we have to look at those things. But yeah, here we are. Some guy who not only apparently, and I didn't know this because I don't really know much about RFK, but he was apparently a drug addict in his earlier life. He's recovered. He's not an addict anymore. So for someone to come out of that and be like this, because now, mind you, we're all praising, Ana Navarro and all these, Jen Psaki, all these people are on TV. Hunter Biden's a drug addict and his father, loves him. And okay, so we're now making fun of, because I've seen people like, oh, RFK was a drug addict. I'm like, oh, I get it. He's just not the right kind of drug addict, right? So it's just, there's no principles, it's just no principles whatsoever. We're okay to give kids all these types of drugs that aren't even fully developed, puberty blockers, and we could go on and on. It really, really pissed me off. It bothered me so much. Yeah. And I'm on Ajax mailing list. So I got an awesome newsletter from him today about it. And he's so dead right. Just look around. If you go anywhere you are, and just look at what people look like, just look around the health. We could go on and on. Strong Dad and I talk about this all the time, and obviously Rook as well. This is her thing, but it's just, grown men can't even do a pull-up. Think about that.
That man pull up. You gotta hang. You gotta hang when you do your pull-ups.
Correct.
Absolutely.
A dead hang.
Absolutely.
A dead hang. Yeah. So that's it. Awesome. Can't wait to see Rook at Hotep Con. I hope you dive into the issue about the puberty blockers. I'd love that. I would love for HJ to, you bring those topics up, because she has the best perspective about everything.
Yeah.
She was great last year. Can't wait. See everybody then. I'm going to the gym, so I will talk to you all later. Hotep and Build.
Hotep and Build, Trish. See you at HotepCon. Trish on the check-in. Oh, man. I went hard on the pull-ups yesterday. Yesterday was pull-up day. I just decided that, yesterday I was just going to really focus on pull-ups. And then today I have a crick in my neck. I wanted to go super hard at chest today, but I got this crick in my neck, so I couldn't even do my dips, because every time I dip, it's just pain just shoots up my neck every time I went to go do my dips. I was going to do my dips. Even the push-ups were really difficult to do. So I just did a bunch of flies. The flies are cool. I can do the flies. So I did a bunch of flies today. I'll probably do some more flies and bars. Flies and bars. You know what I'm saying? Flies and bars. I got tries. I've always had tries. But I'm going to do flies and bars today. But the dead man, fellas, I got to be honest with you, man. The pull-up was really my epiphany moment. When I was out of shape, and I went to go to the pull-up bar, just a straight bar, nothing fancy. Some of those ones, they got the ones that come out and curve and all that shit. Just a regular pull-up bar, straight bar. And I hung there, and I was like, oh, I can't pull myself up. That, to me, was really, my awakening moment. I'm like, nah, I got to do something about this. So I hit the lat machine, the lat pull-down machine. I just hit that, kept going up in weight. And then eventually I was able to do maybe one pull-up. And then, you know, once you could do one, then after that, it's really easy to get to 10 or whatever. But I think it's the first one that really, you kind of got to like break that muscle. And so I thought I was a badass because I could do like, you know, a set of 30 pull-ups, right? I thought I was a badass. So I went and go to the, you ever seen that American Ninja shit? You ever seen that, Rook? American Ninja Warrior? It's this TV show where like these dudes do like this obstacle course, but it's not no like regular obstacle course. This is some real ninja shit. You see what I'm saying? So I went to one not too far from where I'm living at the time. Listen, fuck my arm up. It was a platform about maybe 4 feet off the ground, and then you know the swings at the playground, the ones you grab onto like the monkey bars, but you swing. It's those. So it's that going out to my left, but you have to go down first, which means you have to gradually adjust your weight as you come down from this platform. Man, I went down too fast, fucking pulled this whole lat muscle. I was out like 6 weeks. I thought I was strong. So there's different levels to this strength thing, but moral of the story is what she call a dead man pull up. If you can't do a dead man pull up, fellas, we got to really work on ourselves.
Listen. If your ass know you have not done any physical activity or very little for not 1 year, 2 years, 5, 10, 15 years, you are not as good as you think you are. You're going to get injured. And the men, you guys are the worst because you just feel like I got it. I'm going to go. Like, we had a friend of the family, and he's in his 60s, I think, but in decent health, decent shape. He starts to do weighted jumping jacks. Why would you do that? When is the last time your ass have done a regular jumping jack? So he pulls something in his back. Why? Like, bruh.
Yeah, you got to ease
Not as
into
good
it.
as you think you are. Like, you haven't moved anything for years.
Yeah.
Years. So I would not just be going to pick up whatever, workout that you see online. How about your ass start with walking? Like, your core is weak. Like, your back muscles have atrophy. Like, don't do it.
Great advice. We're gonna bring the next caller in. Strong Dad coming in here. Let's bring Strong Dad in here. Hold on. Strong Dad on the check-in. Yo.
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man?
Hey.
You got a delay.
I got a delay?
Yeah. Your video's not synced
How
up.
bad is the delay?
Your video's not synced up with your audio.
Okay, well, we don't need the video.
Okay. You got a bad connection. You must be broadcasting from Wakanda.
I am, in fact, in Wakanda.
Tell them put the force field down so you can get a connection to us, man.
Hey.
Oh, you got a delay too.
Rook got the delay too?
No, you do.
Nigga. All right, I'm going to call in on my phone. Take the next person.
Ah. He must got on the app or something like that. All right, we're going to go to the next caller. We're going to bring Strong Dad back in just a moment. No worries. Let's go to the next caller here. Caller, you on the line with Hotep Jesus, Project Rook. What's up, man? Yo.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, shit, I'm on.
You're on.
Yeah, great. Hi.
Hi.
Yo, no, sorry. I'm having like Joe, I'm on because I need to tell you some important shit, some very genuinely important shit that y'all were circling around earlier on in the show. You guys got very close to it, very close. Like, so you're talking about about weapons. We don't need weapons. We need psychological weapons. We need spiritual weapons, you know?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that?
Yeah. Continue.
Well,
yeah.
You need to understand what you're building with these podcasts, with talking with people, getting all this information together. You're building tools which are sharp, which are swords. You understand? It's very specifically that categorization. It's meant to be that you're making tools which cut through the sort of the mainstream, the zeitgeist, what is intellect? What is power? It cuts through multiple layers. It gets through society from the bottom all the way up to the top.
Okay.
That's what a good sword does. It'll cut straight through that shit. It goes right through the center of it all.
I'm following now. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I got it now.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. You're saying we sharp as motherfucking ninja sword. And we're cutting through the fabric of the matrix.
I didn't mean you to tell this. Huh?
And we're cutting through the fabric of the matrix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were asking before, how do we get people, how do we waken up people? How do we get them to the point, what is it, genetic or whatever? It's not genetic. It's simply you got to cut through to them. You got to slice through to these motherfuckers because they are dense. They are in a very dense zone of spiritual darkness, where normal shit just doesn't penetrate through to them, which is why we need to get things which, newer, better, more powerful weapons, psychological, spiritual weapons. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got him. We got the weaponry. Project Rook is a motherfucking weapon. I'm a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me I was the one.
You are a warrior. You sling around them swords like a motherfucking ninja.
Do you think I'm the one?
It's part of the good.
Do you think I'm the one?
That's what that's partial. Maybe that's why I'm telling it to you of all folks, because look, you're part of not just the good take mafia. You're part of the good take spear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all in the good take spear, you guys wield those swords.
Mm-hmm. But am I the one?
No poison, none of them.
Am I the one? Like
No.
Neo in the Matrix? Am I the one?
No. I'm sorry, brother. We're all mortal.
So I'm not the one?
We're not gods. You can't ever think of yourself like that. We are one of many.
No, I
There are
need you to think like that. I don't want to think like that. I want you to think like that, though. Do you think I'm the one?
You want me to think that you're the one. Well, you know what? You're right about the whole godly energy thing. Praise the sun. Emanate energy like the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you are the one. You are the one. You are the sun emanating that energy.
My man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for the call. We're about to go to Strong Dad next, yo.
Yeah, thank you. I'm done. Thank you so much. I love your show. Great shit. Keep it going, brother.
It's the Grift Report. We got what you need. Here we go. Strong Dad, turn your device down. We hear you. We hear your radio, man.
About the whole godly energy thing.
Strong Dad.
Emanate energy like the sun. You know what I'm saying? What up?
Yo, you gotta turn your radio down. We hear the broadcast in the background.
Sorry. I was making some tater tots for the baby.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
Yo. So first of all, your pull-ups, man. How many pull-ups can you do right now?
How many can I do in a set?
Yes, sir. Just one set. One go. You put your hands on the bar, and that's it.
Dead man?
From the ground up, no body motion at all.
One set? That's a good question. I never tried a max. I could probably crank out on a bad day 12, on a good day 15.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's good. That's good. Just making sure. Just making
But
sure.
I usually split my sets up. Like what I do is I usually do the first set, and that's like my feeler set. Like how many do I feel like I can do like actually in a set? So my first set is gonna tell me how I'm gonna do for their 4 sets. So sometimes I'll wake up and I'll do if it's a bad day, I'll do 8 in one set. And I'm like, all right, we're going to do 8s. And I'll do like 5 sets of 8s, or I'll do 5 sets of 10, depending on, how I'm feeling and whatever, mode I'm in. But I've been more focused on, hitting the gym all chest, no legs. Like, nah. I've been focused. I've been actually.
We can't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. Nah, actually, I've been focused more on my squats, toning my legs. We talked about this last week when we was talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger situation. I'm definitely focused on legs. I'm a soccer player, so I'm always gonna lean towards legs first. And I come from a kung fu background too. So, but anyway, yeah, I would say maybe 15 on a good day. Like, cause some days you ever just like have like a burst of energy where you just like could do like mad exercises and don't feel nothing. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then some days you're just like,
Oh yeah.
So I would say 15.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
In my prime, I was doing sets of 25 though. In my prime.
Okay.
That was when I was working with 50 Cent,
because
all the bitches was hanging around. They was hanging around 50 Cent, and everybody in 50 Cent camp had muscles and shit.
Big.
Yeah, them niggas was big, so I had to get big. I don't think y'all remember when I got big. I was jacked, bro. I was fucking jacked.
Hey man, all I gotta say is the bigger you make that back and them shoulders, the bigger you're gonna look with your shirt unbuttoned, doing all them TED Talks you be doing and shit. So.
Oh yeah, that's my stage physique. You know what I mean? I'm in form for my stage physique. My problem is in the winter, I kind of just don't exercise. I only exercise when I know I got things on the calendar. Like if somebody was like, hey, you're going to be on 10 pool. It's like, oh shit, I got to do some push-ups. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so
man,
usually I go hard.
The wintertime is the perfect time.
Yeah, that's true. That's when I got jacked, I did it in the wintertime. My bad. Anyway, I'm rambling.
So I wanted to maybe get Rook's take on this, really, because when I'm listening to the testosterone conversation, and one of the things that, at least from my perspective, that I notice is that what a lot of men in general, especially older men, what they lack is a diet that is conducive to boosting their testosterone production, and there was a time in my life where I was a pretty holistic vegan, and I pair that with, and I was younger, and I pair that now, I'm carnivore. Obviously, I don't suggest everyone be carnivore, but I noticed that the introduction of red meat and healthy cholesterol is what actually increased my testosterone production. And I'm pretty sure, I'm in the bodybuilding world. A lot of men can attest to that fact right there. So, kind of what I'm wondering is, aside from the enhancements that men take and all of these things, what is, Rook's take on testosterone via that, influenced by someone's diet, not just their daily habits as well, because, a lot of times, people, they'll go on something strict and they eliminate the bad things, and then they correlate the benefits to what they started doing, not realizing that maybe it was just a few things they had to take out of the diet in the first place. So I just kind of wanted to know what her take was on that.
Yeah, so all hormonal issues are going to point back to the diet. And that's for men and for women. So, and that's part of the problem that I have with trying to this push that I see with testosterone therapy, replacement therapy, because it's being pushed to even 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. And it's like, whoa, why? It's still synthetic. Here's the thing that I understand that people, for whatever reason, right, levels are not where they need to be. They feel like they need to do something to address that. Cool. And if that's your thing, let it do what you do. I only talk to the people who are interested in getting to the root of the matter. Why is it like that? Why did it start declining? Address that. And until you address that, then I guess you just take this stuff for the rest of your life. What is the difference? If we are smart enough to know that birth control has been problematic for women, how isn't synthetic testosterone problematic for men? How is it that you can take as much as you want? How is it that you can just bring it in? It's the same idea that people push with protein. Too much sugar is bad. We got that. Too many carbs are bad, but you can go just buck wild with protein and there is no limit. It's perfectly fine. That don't add up to me. So the average, like when we're looking at men, and I can't remember the last stat I saw, and this was like from 1990, late 90s, where it was 40% of men were experiencing erectile dysfunction, some form. I can only imagine what it is now. I know what the streets be saying. So, so yeah, but diet is always number one, right? Are you having a bowel movement every single day? Let's start there. Are you sleeping at night? Can you close your eyes, go to sleep, and stay to sleep? How many people are able to do that? How do you not look at these factors when you're talking about my testosterone, production or lack thereof? Are you even getting any sunlight? Like basic things. And then you talk, how much alcohol are you drinking? What levels of stress are you under? Right? Like you're not exercising. Diet is always going to be number one. Like I don't care what anybody is dealing with. It can be anything from hormonal issues. It can be a flu all the way to cancer. The first point of contact is always diet, always diet, always right. Diet. Deion Sanders, brother, you can take all the blood thinners you want. All right. You can do all the surgeries to remove them clots until you transform the integrity of the blood, which has been impacted. How do you do that? You got to change the chemistry of the blood. How do you do that? You got to change the chemistry of what you're bringing in. And there is an art to this thing. There are certain foods that move your blood to where it needs to be so that it's conducive for cell repair. And that is what we got to get to the root of. And you ain't doing it. If you're interested in like really seriously digging in and getting your hormones back where they need to be, right? You got to look from head to toe. And it's got to be diet and detox. Those are the two. Unless you're okay with pharmaceuticals for the rest of your life. If you're okay with pharmaceuticals, then just do that. If you're not, diet, detox. Diet, detox. Diet, detox.
That's I've always seen it that way, and when they try to influence younger men to jump on TRT or all these other testosterone, these outside enhancements, often what they, just like with birth control, after removing it, all of the hormonal issues that a woman has to go through, men go through that same thing. It's now your body doesn't have its own willpower to produce what you've artificially been, pumping this entire time. And, I always tell dudes, there are a lot of ways to naturally increase your testosterone. And then when you still feel that there's a deficiency, when you've tested all avenues, then seek that route. Then ask your doctor, well, is there something external? Because I feel like it's heavily influenced, especially in like teenagers in the fitness world. They're all being told, to jump on some sort of cycle of something to improve their performance because, this guy looks like he's a monster. He's massive. He's got all this muscle. And so they are all taking this route, not realizing that, when they all reach our age, there's going to be more issues with their testosterone production. And then, like my wife, when she got off of birth control, she experienced a whole grip of hormonal issues and a whole bunch of things she had to fix in order to find some stasis. And now we don't do birth control. We just do the tracking. We track her cycles.
Perfect.
And so I feel like I feel like, there's, what you're saying is correct. I mean, I eliminated a lot of things from my diet to do what I'm doing now. And I recognized the difference. And it was, it was in my sleep. It was in my sex drive. It was in the way I woke up, how I operated, all of these things. And so I realized, okay, a diet is, is an individual thing. And I also wanted to get your, I guess, short take on that before the next caller is that, do you perhaps believe that each person's, like, their genetic profile determines how they adapt to diets, or do you think it's more of a generalized thing?
Yes and no, right? So yes, in the sense that, yes, how the channel that you have come through, you had to come through a mom, you had to come through a dad, right? And their bodies were in a certain condition when they had you. That's not only physical body, but energy body as well, right? So right. I use myself for an example. My mother had a lot of liver issues. I had a lot of liver issues. When I gave birth to my daughter was born with jaundice, which is a liver issues. Is that just genetic in and of itself? The problem, what we're really saying when it comes to this whole idea of genetics, is where your weaknesses lie. So if I come through a channel that has certain weaknesses, yes, there's a higher probability that I could experience those weaknesses as well. And putting emphasis on this thing, that this is not only physical, right? This is energetic as well, emotionally as well. So that is the difference. Why do certain diets work for certain people? Okay. It depends on the condition of your body. Let's just say you have sugar metabolism issues. So when you go to pull out sugars and carbs, your body responds fantastic. Does that mean that taking sugars and carbs out of your diet is the ideal diet? No. Now, if you're not interested in digging into why that is and fixing the sugar metabolism issue, then yeah, just avoid it. But that don't make sense to me, since glucose is the main fuel source of the cell. Wow. That don't make no sense to me. But if that makes sense to you and it works, cool. Let's just say I'm coming in with liver weaknesses. I'm coming in with bowel stagnation. So I have a problem breaking down fats. So when I pull fats out of my diet, bam, I notice I'm thriving more on this. I didn't get to the root of the issue now. I didn't fix my liver. No, I just removed what was irritating to the liver, and now I see better results. That doesn't conclude that the fat diet is the best diet. So we have to use common sense always. Like when I first started working on my body and digging in, I couldn't eat fruit. Like that's how terrible my gut was. Did I tell myself that fruit was bad? No, because that's stupid. And I know that don't make no common sense. I said, damn, Rook, if you can eat Doritos and you all right, and you can eat pizza, you all right, but you go to nature and you blow up and swell like you 6 months pregnant, you're out of order. Maybe we should fix that. So that's what I did. I fixed it. So it really depends on if people are interested in getting to the root of the matter or they want to work around. If you want to work around, then cool, go with it. Like pull whatever you want to pull out and just let that be good enough, but just use common sense. Like if something doesn't agree with you, it doesn't matter if it's quote unquote good or bad, it doesn't agree with you. And a lot of issues that women are having, while a lot of sisters see benefits of going plant-based, because guess what has jacked their liver up? Birth control. Guess what has to process all that excess estrogen? The liver. So they don't have the firepower in their gut to break down that heavy protein. So when they pull it out, boom, they see a benefit. And that makes sense. Yeah, so the 4 steps is 1, right? How to maximize optimum health. You got to be able to digest what you're eating, right? You got to be able to absorb what you eat. Your body has to be able to use what you have absorbed. And this piece right here is what everybody missed, this last piece. Your body got to be able to eliminate the waste from those first 3 processes. If you can't do that, you're in trouble and you're going to get sick. You're going to see illness. You can be ripped as you want and you will see cancer. You will see high blood pressure and whatever else.
That makes perfect sense. I had that mindset with carbs and sugar. I removed it and I was like, oh man, I'm doing great. But then, I realized that this could be an underlying issue of something else. And so I just changed the type of sugar that I ingest and the type of carb, and I didn't see those issues anymore. So now whenever I have my cheat meals and things like that, I don't get stuck in the bathroom forever because of things like that. Although my wife says I shouldn't eat as much watermelon because she don't like the smell. But I figured that out through that process of elimination, but then reintegration to certain things. So I mean, I just wanted to, I guess to hear what your take was on that. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that.
Tanai Rick said church. He said Rook opening the doors to the church. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Yeah,
hold on. I gotta pull my shit out.
Alhamdulillah. Yo, back. Also, Rook has got strong dad energy. Rook's got strong dad June energy. It's crazy because we was talking about doing strong dad June to promote the solutions rather than complaining and just bitching about the distraction and all the things they want us to talk about. And it just seemed like this whole entire session was just strong dad energy coming from Rook. So I gotta commend you on that because you really came with the fire and really put more credence behind what it is we're trying to do with this.
I'm team dads. I'm team men. I'm team toxic masculinity. Whatever else that they call it on the internet. Yeah, all of that.
That's what's up.
Like fellas, like y'all got to step up. Stop crying. We don't want to hear that. Like nobody wants to hear a man complaining.
Thank you. I feel like it hit harder when a woman said it than when a man said it because they just call me a hater. They'd be like, oh, you hating, but for real, y'all. Ain't nothing masculine about bitching all the time, man. You got to reel that back in.
Yeah, and it don't matter how much money you make. Like it's some dude I always see his stuff that pops up on Twitter, and he's like, I just feel like I done got this far, and I'm making this kind of money, and I just don't feel like I'm gonna ever find my wife. What type of man can't get what he want out of life?
Exactly.
I think that the problem is he looking for a wife instead of 2 wives.
China.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I think some people are waiting. I think some people are waiting to find a true love, and in the meantime, you should get you a couple of wives. This is my suggestion.
Hey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we all know your suggestion.
You know how I get down. Let me behave myself.
Trying to get haram right now.
I'm just saying, not haram. Let's get really Islam here. How many women can you take care of? I think, a lot of these guys are looking for perfect women. It's like, no, you get you a chick that could cook. You get one that can iron. You get one that can clean. You got 3 bitches right there. They make one wife. Well, they probably not gonna make one whole wife, but at least you came close enough and you tried, right? You ain't no fucking. It?
I
mean, it's better than bitching on the internet, ain't it?
No, facts.
Yeah, anything is better than
that. It's like you've got the money, right? And you come to the internet and say you can't find your wife. It should be, man, I'm tired of these hoes. That's what he should be saying. Man, I got so much money, I'm just tired of these hoes.
Or just say I am not him. Like that's that mirror thing.
Yes.
Like I'm looking at, because that's really all it is a comparison game. He's trying to figure out how is he doing better than these men over here, but he's getting worse results.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be the women. No, it's you, nigga.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I say. That's what I say. I say, I hear them go, well, the modern woman, this and that, and I'm like, yeah, but the modern man is a fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? the modern man can't do no push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, dips, squats, nothing. He ain't actually like working as hard as he thinks he is, you know, or he believes that his money is what makes him worthy. And I just feel like a little introspection rather than looking at, you know, rather than deflection, and maybe you'll be able to do better.
Absolutely.
Well, and I mean, that's why I like what you're doing. Like the emphasis on fitness, like what it does to you psychologically, because a lot of us are in a stump. We're feeling stuck because we're not confident. Well, you're not confident because you ain't got no proof of work.
Facts.
Like the more you do, the more you see yourself do. And the more you see yourself do, the confidence develops. You trying to read the confidence. You trying to listen to the confidence. No, you got to act. So if you stuck, bust a move some kind of way.
Proof of work. Right. Shout out to my Syscoin heads. Proof of work. Where's your proof of work?
Proof of work.
Where is your proof of work, man? I'm telling you, nothing finds happiness like proof of work. I saw a clip the other day, Marlon Wayans. He was talking about he still got the first Range Rover he bought because when he was young, he thought he wanted it. When he got it, he was like, oh, this shit don't mean nothing. But nothing feels good as proof of work, man.
Nothing. No, I keep telling my daughter that, like, I can pour life into you. I'm telling you, I know I can get you riled up, right? I know I can tap that thing, but can't nothing I say supersede, right? You feeling that within yourself from seeing you get it done. And what I tell my folks, right, in the inner circle, like when we really, I'm like, listen, make it fail proof. You keep breaking it all the way down to, like, for people say, I can't drink water. I'm like, all right, bet. What about a bottle of water? Okay, 16 ounces, that's too much. Okay, what about 8 ounces? Okay, nigga, what about a spoonful? All right, let's start there. Every day a spoonful of water.
Yeah.
And that sounds silly, but like, make it fail proof. At least till you can start building up some confidence. Like, okay, well, damn, my sorry ass.
What Kendrick say? Kendrick say, never doubt the progress of a baby step. I tell my homie that all the time when he was struggling. I say, listen, man, I know people is downing you and they shitting on you, but every step you make forward, man, it amounts and it measures up to something. You see results, and then you have something to compare your next set of results to. You can go, okay, let me get a little better than this. Let me get a little better than that. And the next thing you know, you turn around and you'd have made it halfway across the bridge. So it really is. It's proof of work.
Big facts. Big facts. Hey, quick announcement. Got that Gutfeld email.
Hey.
Got that motherfucking Gutfeld email. They have me on a little bit more frequent. I told Uncle Hotep the other night, I said, the next time I go on Gutfeld, I'm going to go on Gutfeld. I'm going to absolutely crush it. Because I got a secret weapon this time I go on. I'm going to absolutely crush it. And they're going to offer me a contract. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that motherfucking contract. And the next time you see me, Hotep Nation will be built.
Either that or we're going to have Clone Tap.
HotepJesus.com.
Either that is going to be Clone Tap.
Either that's going to be Clone Tap. If you come back with the glasses, man, I'm tuning out.
I'm going to give you the tell. You ready? There's only 2 cars I would actually be interested in purchasing. I'll say 3, okay. Maybe an Audi sports car, a Lambo, or one of them Tesla, the Cybertruck or some shit like that. If you see me in anything other than that, that's not me. But chances are, I actually won't purchase those cars because I'm kind of over those things. But just in case, you know, they really throw the back at me.
If you come back and you start talking about Treadstone, we already know what happened.
You know what I'm saying? But, so that's going down. Also, confirmed for Tim Pool. Got that call, too.
Hey.
That's all in the same month. This is all leading up to HotepCon. So
you gonna tell them to calm down a little bit?
Who?
Simple. You gonna tell them to not take things so personal?
No, hell no. I'm not telling. I don't fuck with people's space-time continuum. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain point in time where I gotta jump in, and that's usually when I'm involved. Like when I was on there with Alex Stein, and they was doing the gay shit, and then Charleston White was on the show. Like now you've got me on the screen with the fucking flag, so now I have to say something.
when it comes to people's lives, I don't fuck with people's space-time continuum. My days of giving away unsolicited advice are over. In fact, I became more likable to people when I stopped giving out unsolicited advice. They're like, yo, you're so cool. I'm like, I know, because I haven't told you what the fuck you're doing wrong with your life yet.
I'm trying to learn that, man.
I don't give unsolicited advice. I listen to people when they tell me shit, and I'll be like, oh, really? That's what's up. That's what's up. And then, you know, sometimes, you know, they'll ask for advice, and I'm like, okay, you asked, so it's not unsolicited. You see what I'm saying? But no, I'm not going to say anything to Tim Pool. Tim Pool's got to do what Tim Pool's got to do. And I'm going to support him no matter what he does. As long as he don't do no weirdo shit, we good. That's where I draw the line. Once you start doing weirdo shit, I draw the line right there. Right now, Tim Pool's cool. I ain't seen him do no weirdo shit, so Tim Pool's cool. I'm going to let him do his thing. But I'm going to go see him. I'm going to see him all within this month, all before leading up to Hotep Con.
The Grift is
but
strong.
yeah, well, here's the thing, you know, a friend of mine came to me and told me I was the one, you know what I mean? And they said that I've already proven I have the ability to manifest things of paramount power, right? So once I heard that, I kind of kicked everything into overdrive as far as like in the spiritual plane. So shit about to just take off. I'm just letting everybody know right now. Shit's about to take off because I already put things in motion in the spiritual realm, in the mystical realm. Everything's already like set in motion. So like, hold on to your motherfucking panties and shit. It's about to get really, really loopy. You know what I'm saying? And I told people this was 2024 was going to be a really big year. So all of this is a combination of things leading up to 2024, election, grifting season, Trump, all of that. But yeah, and I got to be honest with you, man. It's people like you to make this shit possible. It's people like Strong that make this possible. You know what I'm saying? It's the chat. It's Rook. It's Tanai. Like I said earlier, when Rook was going off, I'd be telling people it's not me. It'd be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Which is sort of a reflection of the community and the type of people I keep around me. Motherfuckers around me, you know, they about that life. They, you know, the chat was talking about Rook. They're like, yo, she going in. Like, goddamn, like, damn, Rook, you going in. It's like, yo, because I keep real motherfuckers around me. And I think that's a reflection of me, whatever. But shit about to get real loopy. And once I get the budget, you know, we're going to do some really wild things, man. We're going to really put everybody in position to win.
Well, we here for it. We here for every last bit of it.
We're gonna blow your painting company. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna just chip in some money on your painting company so you can hire some illegals. You know what I'm saying, and really bump that revenue up.
Hey man, I'm gonna be outside of Home Depot like that. I hope they need to work.
Dímelo. Mira. Trabajar. Real talk.
Facts. Well, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everything y'all doing. Thank you, Rook.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call, man. Appreciate the energy. Hotep and Bills. Happy Strong Dad June and all of that.
That's right. Strong Dad June.
Later, man. Hey, listen, y'all. I gotta cut the phone calls. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I gotta be respectful of my guests and their time. I can't. Y'all be having me here for 5 hours straight and shit or whatever it is. You know, but I gotta be respectful of my guests and their time. I always tell them beforehand, hey, look, you know, we only gonna do about an hour and a half or two, some are 30 minutes, but we're pushing like 2 hours and 33 minutes here with Rook. Rook, thank you once again for gracing the platform and putting out absolute flames over all of these great topics. It's been an absolute pleasure. Your work is over at ProjectRook.com?
Yep.
ProjectRook.com. She will be at HotepCon. She's going to be in the building. She's going to be kicking it. She's going to be hanging out. But we're going to have a one-on-one. I'm going to interview her live on stage, Ahern Hotel, HotepCon experience, VIP tickets only. She will be there. Use her coupon code 10% off with the coupon code ROOK. It's 10% off. Lock in your tickets. Of course, your tickets, after you get your tickets, if you're a ticket holder, hit the link in the description box below. Syscoin giveaway. We going off-road with it. Dinner with the Hoteps afterwards. You dig what I'm saying? Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah. A lot of people ask me how they can support the channel. Master Focus, go get your subscription. It's 30% off plus 20% off your membership. So go get your membership. Comes out to $40 a month. That link is in the description box. The discount is applied automatically. So you won't see it on the initial screen, but once you add the cart and go to checkout, you'll see the discount right there. It'll be all applied. You'll be taken care of, half off, because you rocking with the Grift Report. So that's the best way to support me. Also, join the community. That's also a great way. We're on Locals, HotepJesus.locals.com. Come join us. I need all my YouTube people. Cancel your subscription over here because they're fucking raping me on the fees here, and move over to Locals and let me bring you exclusive content on Locals, the Tim Pool experience, the Gutfeld experience, all the various things that I'm about to be getting looped up in over the next couple of weeks, and therefore my life. We got Miami coming up with the Conference of Masculine Excellence with Fresh and Fit and Donovan Sharp, Sterling Cooper, and all those guys. So that's going to be great. That's in Miami. So if you guys want all that exclusive content, I'm not going to put it here because I want to transition you guys off of YouTube into Locals, into Rumble, where I make more money per transaction. YouTube takes fucking 30%. They killing me over here. I can't survive. They choking me out. And we can say what we want. I can't say what I want on this platform. Is that clear? Cool. Make sure you subscribe to Project Rook. She is on this channel. Greatest mind I've ever come across. Go subscribe to her channel. It's Project Rook. You'll find it on there. Me and her just did an interview. I need y'all to go watch that. She was able to have a conversation with me that most people just can't pull out of me. And it was a wonderful, wonderful conversation. It was on masculinity. It was on being a man. And she had very, very interesting questions, pulled a lot of interesting insight out of me. The hardest questions I've ever been posed in my entire life. So go to her channel, watch that. Maybe do that right after this. Maybe just go to her channel right after this and pull that interview up and go watch that. We canceled YouTube. Yeah, YouTube didn't ban me. We banned YouTube.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Yeah, that Cybertruck is something nice. If y'all seen me in that Cybertruck, I definitely bought that motherfucking Cybertruck. Anyway, I'm out of here. Hotep and Bill.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there. You understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.